Hey, welcome to Selling Your Home or Your Land Hassle Free. Listen, if you want hassle free, call me. So, today we're going to be talking about some ways that you can sell your property, sell your home or your land without all the hassle of some of the delays that can come up. So, just for a brief moment, I want to tell you about something specific that I think you'll find very beneficial. Now, if you or someone that you know is selling their property, I want you to go ahead and share this information with them because you're going to find that it's going to be very beneficial and it's going to be very brief. So, while you're I'm going to be setting up everything here so that I'll have adequate information to share with you on how you can sell your land without certain delays, hassle free of all the different delays that you can be encumbered with that can prevent you from being able to close when you want to. All right. So as you're getting everybody together and you're sharing this, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my notes. All right. I hope everybody's doing good out there. I want to make sure that you let someone else know about this information. Here's why I'm saying that. There are a lot of people who are trying to sell their home. Matter of fact, you may not even be aware of the fact that they want to sell their home. They may be interested in moving on to their next home. That might not have been something that they've shared with you, but they may have been running into the hassle of trying to figure out how to close and still be able to move forward, even though their house hasn't sold yet. That's always a big problem. People trying to figure out how to move their property and waiting for someone to purchase the property. That's always a problem. And here's why it's a problem. Here's why it's a big problem. Okay. Because in some cases, they've got to qualify for both homes. Okay. I'm speaking to somebody right now. So I'm looking down. Just bear with me just for a second. Somebody's trying to get information on the link regarding the recording here. So let me get them the link really quick. And I will devote my attention to you guys. All right, here we go. So again, we're talking about those people who they've got property they want to sell. The whole issue is that they're being held up because they need to qualify and they're unable to qualify for two different properties. Remember, I said, if you want to sell your land or your home hassle free, do what? Call me. That's right. So today's solution is a bridge loan. Have you ever heard of a bridge loan? Before you go, let me give you some details about this. This is a little different from what you've heard of in the past. We're not talking about encumbering you with some heavy financing and some high interest rates. We're talking about creating a way that you can get out of that property and be able to purchase your next property without being held up waiting on somebody to purchase your property. So what if I told you there was a way you could secure a loan, the loan that you needed to purchase your new home, even though your house hasn't sold yet? Yeah, even though your house hasn't sold yet. And what if I told you that the loan that you were going to secure was not going to be calculated in your debt to income ratio for the new property that you're purchasing? All right, so we got some factors here. Your home needs to be sold so that you can purchase your next home. I'm saying to you, what if you didn't have to wait until somebody bought it before you could purchase your next home? Yes, there's a way, and it's called a bridge loan. Matter of fact, specifically, the NOCK bridge loan. Yes, KNOCK, the NOCK bridge loan. Matter of fact, let me put that here. I'm going to put that here so it can run across the screen so you guys can get a chance to look it up. Now, let me just say something to you. If you're interested in this NOCK bridge loan, reach out to me. I not only have all the details, but I can walk you through all of the parameters. Here's why I'm talking about it. Because the interest rate is low. It's not going to be counted against you in your debt to income ratio to purchase your new home. Yeah. See, that's a huge benefit. Not having to be concerned about that that loan being calculated in your debt to income ratio. So are y'all getting the picture? You have a home that you own. You want to sell that home because you want to use part of the proceeds to purchase maybe you're having a new home built from the ground up. I just had a customer like that. Okay. But she needed to sell her prior property or her current property first. So here's what we did. We got her a bridge loan at a very low interest rate. So the underwriter that was qualifying her to purchase the new house, the house she was having built from the ground up, did not count the bridge loan in her debt to income ratio. Yep, you heard it. You heard it right. And it's very true. Yep. Oh, it gets better. So on this bridge loan, there's no interest that's charged for 6 months. Okay, let's paint the picture again. And then I'm about to get out of here. You've got a house you need to sell because you want to purchase your next home. You know, your next home is going to be your dream home for you. The first one you bought is a beautiful home, it's wonderful, but you've outgrown it and you're ready to purchase your next home. Maybe you're having it built from the ground up. And here's the thing, you can't close until you sell the current property that you occupy. I'm saying to you, what if there was a way that you could purchase the next property, the property that you want to purchase, without having to sell that property first and without being encumbered with 2 mortgage loan payments? There is. And again, it's called a bridge loan. And will that bridge loan payment be counted in your debt to income ratio to purchase your new home? No, it will not. Will you have to pay interest on that loan? No, not for the first 6 months. So it gives you time to purchase your new property. Okay. How's it work? Well, firstly, you're not charged any interest for the first 6 months. Secondly, you have a flat interest rate or a flat fee that's involved. That's very nominal. Okay. And the only fee that you would pay to get this transaction done would be 2.25%. Yeah. That's for the flat fee of having this transaction take place. So you want to look at some of the guidelines. I want to tell you the purpose for this bridge loan. It's called the knock bridge loan. It's because a lot of times sellers are perplexed. They're perplexed with the timing of trying to figure out how to again, buy their next home and coordinate it with selling their home. I'm dealing with a listing agent right now, and she's going through that process. And my heart bleeds for her because if she knew about this bridge loan, it would be excellent for her clients. So what happens is that they need to accomplish selling their home before buying the next home. Okay. All right. Now with the bridge loan, it provides the equity that you need from your home, even though your house hasn't sold yet, to help you access the funds that's needed for the down payment or any moving expenses to move into or to close on your next property. The loan is interest-free for 6 months. And that gives the homeowners the financial flexibility that they need to secure the next property. Okay. All right. You got that much. All right. No interest for the first 6 months. There are all kinds of competitive offers that are involved so that we can make this thing work with the timing that you need to purchase your new property. You get financial flexibility with this so you can still keep moving forward without the hassle of delays. And it's got a guaranteed sale option. So what that means is if your home hasn't sold after the 6 months before the interest payments start, then knock. The bridge loan company will purchase your home at an agreed price. Yeah, they'll purchase your home at an agreed price. So what does that do? That relieves you of all of the tension and all of the worry and all the hassle of being able to sell your property. Remember, if you want hassle-free, what did I say? Call me. Hassle-free? Call me. You want to sell your house hassle-free? Call me. If you want to be free of all the hassles of the delays that get involved, separating you from you and your new home, call me. There are all types of ways. This is just one way. So I just wanted to briefly explain this to you. And that's because a lot of homeowners struggle with the challenge of trying to sell their current property before purchasing a new one. So the knock bridge loan eliminates this problem. It allows the buyers to move from their current home into their next home seamlessly, and they don't have to carry 2 mortgage payments. Nope. just the one mortgage payment of the house that they're getting ready to move into. What happens is that Knock works directly with the lenders and the agents to provide referrals and all of the things that are necessary to make the whole process seamless. So it's a lot of us that are involved, but all you know is that it's hassle-free for you as a seller. All you got to do is now be able to close on the next house. You don't have to wait before you start looking for your new home or your next home because you're waiting for your current home to sell. No, you can go ahead and pick your next home, have it built from the ground up if that's what you want, custom the way you want it to be built. Yeah, your current home is nice, but you want something different. You want something that has the amenities that are not covered in your current home. Not only can we help you sell your current home, but we can help you move into your next home without waiting for your current home to sell. And that's without you being burdened with 2 mortgage payments. That's right. Or without the debt to income ratio encompassing your current payment. So when you go to qualify for your next home, guess what? They're not going to include your current home's payment in the debt to income ratio. Yeah, it's a real innovative program, and it offers all kinds of practical solutions. That's right, for homeowners. Yeah, I'm all for hassle-free. I've gotten to a point in life I can't deal with the different hassles that create delays. So what I do is I live my life hassle-free, and I pass that on to people that I service. So by leveraging this Knock bridge loan, buyers can confidently move from their current home, and they'll be able to maximize as they're moving into their next home. So if you're considering moving into your next home, buying another home, but the whole factor that's involved hinges upon you having to sell your property before you can even go look at another property or before you can close on the next property, you need to call me. This is a stress-free transition. I've tried it and I know that it works. So if you want hassle-free, call me. Hassle-free, call me. I can assist you in that area so that it goes seamlessly. Yeah, that's pretty much all that I wanted to say to everybody. I hope everybody caught it. You all know how to reach me. I'm Jacqueline Battle, National Land Realty. And if you want hassle-free, call me. Again, that's the Knock bridge loan. If you want any further information on that, reach out to me. I can help walk you through the entire process because I am your agent. Call me today. I'm listening. Call me now. Thank you.